Christmas! Hi, I'm Mrs. Levy. Some of you call me Mrs. Puppets because I'm a storyteller. We're right here at one of my most favorite places in Midland, the Santa House. Now, it's a school day and many of the big kids are in school, but I was kind of hoping maybe we could catch Santa and some of his elves busy in the Santa House. So won't you come along? Let's see if he's here. Let's see if he is here.
Look who's here. Little Cheryl. Have you been real good?
Do you think my friends and I could have a special tour today?
Come on in.
Hello there. This is Freddy. Yes, I'm the talking elf. I know, I probably talk too much. But I'm here to tell you about the North Pole and to tell you how important it is to read books so you understand everything about the North Pole. The North Pole is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Santa, Freddy is probably my favorite elf.
Oh, why would that be?
Well, because Freddy talks about books all the time. So when kids are standing here waiting to see you, he tells them to read books. And you know, I was once a librarian and I tell stories and I read books all the time. And I know that if you want to find out something, you get a good book.
I believe that, but Freddy's also, he never quits talking.
Well,
I call him Talking Freddy. He does talk about books a lot, though, I'll grant you that.
And Freddy and I have that in common. I like to talk a lot too.
All right.
Yeah, so we're good buddies, Freddy and I. And you know, I wouldn't have met you, well, as a child, of course, I met you every year and stuff and loved you. But then when I grew up and they asked me to do the TV show with you, where did we meet?
At the library.
At the library in MCTV. And
I guess that's true.
And we've read stories together on MCTV, and we talk about Santa books, and I'm always asking you if the Santa stories are real or they are made-up stories and stuff like that. And how many times do you tell "'Twas the night before Christmas"?
Many times. That's probably my favorite. That sums up what the legend of Santa Claus here in the United States is.
And there are lots of books written about Santa, and Mrs. Santa has written some books telling about what life is really like behind the scenes. I think in one of them she spills the beans that Santa snores. Yeah, I think she does. But of all the books, when I read to the kids in school, I like to share with them Jerry Pelota's Who Will Guide My Sleigh Tonight?
Oh.
And it's about the time you tried different animals to pull your sleigh. And, you know, you tried skunks. Really, Santa? Yeah, they're kind of stinky. You remember when you tried the skunks? It didn't work.
Now, this is a book.
This is a book, yes.
Yeah,
So it's a little poetic license there
by
Mr. Pelota.
Yeah,
He's kind of wanting to make us laugh, you know.
All right.
But, and Mrs. Claus told you the rabbits were for...
Well, children love animals, so it makes a nice story.
It does make a nice story, and it makes a funny story. But when I share this with the kids, by far, the page that they like the best is of you in your underwear. Look, Santa, there you are.
Look at that, peppermint sticks on
Peppermint
there.
sticks,
Those are my favorite.
Those are your favorite ones. Holy peppermint sticks. Hey, pack up the sleigh. Time to get ready for Christmas Day. Now, Santa, you used to come into town on the Santa parade in a big sleigh, but what happened this year?
Yeah, I had the sleigh and all 9 reindeer. Well, this year we built a train that resembles the Polar Express. It's called the Northern Star. And it's a beautiful locomotive, 1850 version, with a tender and 2 passenger cars. And it plays the Polar Express music inside and out. And it's a lovely ride. The children can get it right out in front of the Santa House, front of the courthouse. And they can get on there and take a ride down Main Street, turn around at the ballpark, and come right back. It's been very successful.
Oh, I can't wait to ride on it. I haven't had a chance yet, but that is a wonderful thing. So that's a part of the Santa House this year, too. And tell me, what are some of the new things at the Santa House, and how does it all operate here?
Operates under elf power. There's a lot of elves in here. You go over there, and we have the sewing machines, and that's where they're making harnesses and such with ribbon, and then there's a display in the front where the elf is actually spinning straw into gold. And he takes the gold down on this side, and we make nice jingle bells out of that metal that he's making, the gold. And then we have a nice doll display that the children can view.
You always do, that they can watch.
And if they want to get in this old sleigh bucket here and pretend they're going for a ride, they can. I used this sleigh about 50 years ago, and it worked just fine. I've updated since then. It's a little bigger model, a little faster. It's got the new controls and
GPS, I bet.
well, yeah.
But now families, when they come here, if the lines are long, they can get in here. And will the volunteers from the Midland Foundation help take their pictures and things?
Well, there's no cameras here. If they have a camera and they want someone to take a family picture, they can ask their neighbor in line, or one of the volunteers from the Midland Area Community Foundation would be happy to help them. Those volunteers are just wonderful people. Most of them, once they do it, they keep signing up year after year after year. You can call little Laura down at the foundation, and she signs you right up. And it's a great thrill. They'll give you all the Santa hours, and it's 3-hour shifts. You can pick a whole 3-hour shift, or the first half of that shift, or the last half of that shift. And we get some real good volunteers over the years.
You do. They're really...
And it's really work, because you have not work, but it's a lot of fun, because there's a lot of people. It's a big production. The line goes out to Main Street.
Oh, sometimes it's really long, and it's kind of cold. But now you have bathrooms behind the Santa House. But I have to tell you, the elves, or the deer, left their paw prints in the bathroom. But it's kind of cute.
Maybe you'll get that cleaned up when we're done.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd be very good at that. But I really like the way it, adds to the character.
Oh, it does.
So that, and then the volunteers still give the boys and girls puzzles of the Santa House when they leave?
Yeah, that's actually a gift from Santa, and they get to take that home.
That's a beautiful memento, isn't it?
Each year, the Midland Area Community Foundation comes up with a special gift for the kids. And there's no charge for anything. The train ride, the Santa visit, the reindeer visit. It's really as close to the North Pole as you can get when you come here. This is actually part of the North Pole.
Okay. Santa, I just happened to notice there's a polar bear following us. Is that, should we be worried about that?
Well, there's a saying at the North Pole, if you see a polar bear, it's too late.
Uh-oh. Well, I have a riddle for you.
Yeah.
What do reindeer do when they're being chased by polar bears?
Of course, they run for dear life.
Yes, they do. Okay.
All right. I want all you kids to pray for snow.
Yes.
Pray for snow, kids.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Here it comes.
Oh,
man. We got to fix that
so
roof.
Beautiful. Yeah.
The roof leaks.
You better get the Elmer up there to fix the roof, because Elmer's glue.
It'll work.
I bet one of your favorite places at the Santa House is when you go all around and see all the nutcrackers. There's giant ones like this one. Santa, tell me about this guy. He's huge.
Well, I made this little feller. Yeah, he's made out of real linden wood, the same wood they make nutcrackers out of in Germany. Nutcrackers originated there in Germany, and they're still given today. Yeah,
really?
They stand for goodwill and good luck, and I understand they help protect your home.
Really? So they
He'd be a good protector, wouldn't he? Look at the size of him.
Be, and now there are some other big ones. You know, this guy's size. Now, did you make all of them?
Yeah.
And then did the elves, because there's hundreds of other.
Oh, yeah.
And I know people really like looking at them in the Santa house. I know there's a Mouse King one, just like the Nutcracker ballet that they put on a lot of times, and I have some friends that dance in that. So yeah, and you know, do you remember back in 2000 when I was going to tell stories, and we were going to do the TV show, but I had to pack up my bags to go to the Thumb to tell stories, and I wanted to add a Nutcracker character, but all I had was a little one.
Yeah.
And I went to Myers, and they were $40 just for one like that. I thought, that's a lot of money. So that night we did the Santa show, and after the Santa show you said, Mrs. Claus and I have a thank you for being, you know, helping and stuff.
Because you were good that year.
I was good, yeah, okay. And what was in that basket?
Oh, a nice Nutcracker for you.
It was this very Nutcracker. And I said to you, Santa, I was gonna buy one this morning, but it was $40, and that's a lot of money to spend before Christmas, so I was gonna use my little one. How did you know? And then I went, duh, you're Santa. And Mrs. Santa knew that the very day I went shopping for one, you gave me one with some candy and some fudge, and it was a wonderful, special present for being extra good. But guess what?
What?
It really works as a Nutcracker.
Of course it does.
People use them for decorations.
Oh, look at that. Works
See?
good. Oh, that'll be tasty.
And that'll be a tasty almond. Maybe if you're good, I'll give you the almond that the Nutcracker made. You know, Nutcrackers are part of the Christmas tradition. You say from what country?
Germany.
From Germany. And then in there's the piano with the elves playing, and there are all the stuffed animals that are here, and all the elves making toys, and the bells, and you know, it's just such a magical place here. But you know, the elves sometimes over there, they're playing Christmas music, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They like Christmas music.
They like Christmas music. But guess what? I heard that when nobody else is around, they listen to their special kind of music.
What's that?
Gift wrap music.
Oh.
Santa, we're kind of at elf size now, aren't we?
We're down there.
We're down there, so why are we so low here?
Well, so the children can enjoy the displays and they can see and dream. Last year they looked in here and they saw Land of the Misfit Toys with Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
Now this year if they look in there, they'll see that sort of popular movie, Frozen.
I think it is very Frozen.
We have Anna and Elsa and Finn and Olaf back there.
Olaf, I love Olaf. I think he's one of my favorite characters, and I love his song and the movie and things like that.
I like Finn's song. Reindeer are better than people. But people smell better than reindeer.
They do. But yeah, that is the whole movie is just wonderful, and I know lots of children. But you have this because there's so many children standing in the line, and now they have something to look at if their necks get tired of looking up tall at the big nutcrackers and some of the trains up in the air and the planes up in the air and the balloons up in the air. Their little necks can get kind of tired. So it's so nice that you have a whole row of displays, their level. And you know our friends Isabella and Aaliyah, they love everything Frozen, according to their grandpa.
Sure.
So you'll be sure to put a few Frozen things. Make sure they've got them on
I'm
their
not
list.
promising anything, but I'll keep it in mind.
I bet you're getting lots of requests for Frozen.
I am. There's a lot.
Yeah. And you know, are there lots of children whispering things in your ears just like they are, and writing you letters about what they'd like for Christmas?
Of course. That's why they wait in line for a little while.
They do have to wait a little, but it's so worth it, isn't it, Santa?
It is, yeah. It works out well.
Yeah, so.
And I get to visit with them and get to know them a little better, and Mom and Dad.
And the moms
we like to talk to the whole family here. It makes a a nice visit.
It does make a nice visit
We
at
don't
the
go
Santa
too
house.
fast, so and we don't go too slow. We make it work.
We love coming to the Santa house, don't we? Have you had a chance to whisper in Santa's ear yet, down at the Santa house? Or maybe you've come down and you saw him and you forgot some of the things that you had on your list, or there were some new things. Do you know that you can leave a letter at the Santa house? And I happened to gather a few, but Santa, while I was down visiting Madeline and Drew for Thanksgiving, I told them that we'd be doing our TV show together, and Madeline wrote you a Christmas card with her list.
Good.
Okay, dear Santa, I am trying not to hit Drew this year. Remember last year she had a little bit of problem with that, but she dropped my name because, you know, we're buddies and stuff, so she thought that might help, and it did. She would really like a sewing machine this year so that she can fix Gigi. As you probably know, Gigi is that blanket she drags all around. Yeah, okay. And then she would love a dog biscuit making kit. Have you seen those yet this year? Well, the elves, yeah. And there's the cat. There's some elf making cat make. So she'd really like that because, you know, Bella loves treats and she likes to train dogs. So those are the top 2 items on her list so far. Now I said, do you have any questions for Santa? And here's her question: do reindeer really fly?
Oh.
Or is it the magic of Christmas?
Well, I don't know how much magic there's in it. I don't know if they fly, and I don't know if they jump, but I can tell you what they do.
Okay.
You get all 9 reindeer up to the sleigh. There would be Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and old Rudolph. You get them all hooked to that sleigh. One reindeer can jump on top of this Santa house all by itself.
What?
You get all 9 of them hooked to the sleigh. You hang on tight. You go, get up, reindeer! I'll tell you, whether they jump or fly, I have no idea, but you're from one roof to the other in half a second.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really cool. And it works, doesn't it? So, magic or not, they're powerful beasts, aren't they?
They are.
And Rudolph, you know what? How old is he this year?
He's 75.
75.
You know, reindeer can pull heavy loads for up to 2 days, and then they rest for a long period of time.
Yeah, and what's his favorite food?
Rudolph? Lichen.
What lichen? Now, some people don't know what lichen is.
It's a moss and an algae that grows on the rocks underneath the ice and snow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And,
But what if there isn't any lichen around?
well, I know Comet and Blitzen and
yeah.
Cupid, they like raisins once in a while and apples once in a while.
Raisins. So if the kids, you'd prefer they not leave cookies for you, but maybe raisins and apples.
Cookies
and
for me, yeah. That's very important. Don't ever forget the cookies. I mean, that's really important.
Okay, but they could leave some apples or pieces of fruit for the reindeer if they'd like?
Sure.
Okay, good. And elves, is there anything special that they can leave for elves?
Well, elves are like this. They like porridge.
Porridge,
which we might call oatmeal.
Yeah.
But they're not really interested in big feasts. They're interested in you taking care of your animals. If you have a dog or a cat or a reindeer or a cow or a pig or a chicken, and you take good care of it, the elves will be good to you. If you don't take care of it, that elf that lives in the barn, he's going to stir things up, he's going to make a mess, he's going to cause problems.
Oh, really? Now, sometimes there's some, you bring some of your reindeer down here, don't you?
I do, yeah.
And
this year down at the Santa house, Comet's coming and Blitzen.
Oh, now they're well behaved, aren't they?
No. Comet is, Blitzen fools around a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's still young, she's 2.
Yeah. So Blitzen's a female too?
Oh yeah, all Santa's reindeer are females.
Oh.
Yeah, except for Rudolph.
Well, yeah.
You know, they're all females because female reindeer are smaller. And that's the most important thing. They're less than 200 pounds. And the bulls, the boys, are 500 pounds. Their antlers are huge when they have antlers, but they don't have antlers at Christmas time. Only the what we call the cows or the females have antlers at Christmas time. And so that's why all Santa's reindeer, except for Rudolph, are girls.
Did I just get a red nose? Oh, that's so cool.
It is.
Thank you, Santa.
Well, you're welcome. Anytime you need a red nose.
All right. Well, I have a couple other letters here.
Oh, no.
My next one here is from Liam, our old friend Liam, who is 7. And he has, Dear Santa, I hope I'm not on the naughty list. He isn't, is he? Is he doing okay? Yeah, all right.
We're good. Keep going.
Okay, keep watching. I have a question about your elves. Where did they come from? Are they Mrs. Claus's babies?
No, they're not Mrs. Claus's babies. And it's hard to really know where each comes from. There's 2,886 of them. I know some are over 600 years old. And, you know, most of them well over 100. And they kind of felt like the misfit toys, and they knew the North Pole was a comfortable place, so they naturally migrated north to the most beautiful land in the world, the North Pole. And they're good workers. They're all good workers except for one. Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Well, Hermie. Yeah, he doesn't want to work. He wants to be a dentist.
Oh, he does,
Yeah.
huh? Well, you know, not a bad profession to be in if people eat too many sweets, huh? Well, or maybe he could do dental care.
I like cookies.
Yeah, but maybe
And we like candy.
Maybe Hermie's job could be reminding the kids that after they eat all the good candy and cookies and stuff that they should brush their teeth.
Oh, he does that.
Okay, so that's his elf
He does,
job.
yeah.
Is reminding the kids. Okay. Oh, we have to tell you what. Please bring my baby brother Kelly. See, he wasn't here last Christmas, so he would like a Leapfrog My Pal Scout. I bet you've heard of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't promise,
Yeah.
Kelly, but I'll do my best.
Okay, well, he's little, so maybe you can sneak it by this year. And then Liam would like a new friend for Herbie, his elf.
Well, 2 elves are kind of hard to handle. I don't know.
Okay, well, we better warn him. When I see him, I'll say, you better watch out for that. And then, of course, he wants an Xbox 360, which is a really good thing to get, isn't it? Yeah, so that's from your friend Liam and Kelly. Now then, I have a question for you.
All right.
Where did you grow up?
Well,
That's a joke.
actually, it was over 1,730 years ago. I was born in a village called Lyra in Asia Minor, which is now Turkey.
Yeah.
And they used to call me St. Nicholas as I grew up and became a saint. And
Some children still
once
do
you're
in
a
some
saint,
parts,
you
don't
kinda
they?
live
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, you do live forever. But don't some children still refer to you as St. Nicholas?
Well, yeah, actually, Santa Claus means St. Nicholas in Dutch. And, it all works out. So, but the legend, the gift-giving Santa Claus even goes back further.
You know where I heard that you grew up? In the United States. In Idaho, ho, ho!
Haven't heard that.
That's a pretty good one, isn't it? Well, let's move on to another letter here, and I think this next letter, it's from Lily. Now, Lily, as you know, is a character. See, she decorated the letter with stickers and stamps. Dear Santa, my big sister Emma is writing this for me. What I want for Christmas is, you ready, drum roll, a banana and a pony, because I love animals. Now, ponies, dogs, cats. How do you handle that, Santa?
Real ones or toy ones?
Yeah, she's serious. She's serious.
I'm serious about a real toy
A
pony.
real pony. Yeah, real toy.
Real pony.
A real pony, yeah.
Well, they're hard to get in the sleigh.
Yeah.
I know children love animals. And,
Well, and
animals are pretty much, I have to stop and talk to Mom and Dad and negotiate a little bit. Yeah,
right.
and Santa would, he doesn't promise
That's right.
anything, no matter what it is. He just works out the best gift possible.
Exactly. He works with Mom and Dad, and they find out that, and you're always good to him, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Now, her big sister Sophia would like some Legos and a robot.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. And then Emma would like some plaid slippers. Now, Emma's, she's in middle school now. And a book of Harry Potter posters for her new room in her new house, because they're all going to leave Midland and move to a new house. So Lily's a little worried.
Yeah.
How will you find them at their new house?
Well, the GPS on the sleigh works really good.
Okay.
I haven't had a problem with it since I got it a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So-
star operated, not solar operated.
So if somebody is in a new house, or maybe they decide this year they're going to go to Florida for Christmas, you'll find them.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
I haven't missed anyone yet.
Okay, good. Well, that is she pretty bright and cheerful, isn't it? Okay, now I have a letter from. I think I have one more here, and this is from Tansley. Dear Santa, I'm writing for my little brother Marcellus since he's 5.5. For Christmas, he loves those wubble bubble balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got some elves making wubble bubble
Of
balls
course,
this year?
yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a lot of fun. Are they messy? Do they have
No.
bubbles in them? Okay, all right. I hope you can bring me a bike that is orange with flowers and yellow handlebars, but if you're out of orange bikes, any color will do. But
Sure.
she really, so check out the orange bikes.
I will.
Now, she has a question. She's almost 10 now. Have you ever wanted to shave off your beard?
No.
No. Okay. Like it just the
Simple
way
as that. Yeah, you need that. You get doing over 600 knots in that sleigh, and that beard comes in handy.
Okay.
Yeah, it works out good. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't give it up. No.
Okay. No, and I bet Mrs. Claus would not recognize you.
Well, there's times she wish I didn't have it. I'm hanging on.
Okay. All right. Now, Marcellus has a question for you. Now, he's, remember, 5.5, almost 6. Marcellus wants to know, what does Santa want for Christmas?
That's a good question. I never really decide, and Mrs. Santa knows exactly what makes me happy, and it's just a wonderful thing. And,
Isn't that a
Santa's
sweet question?
Christmas is being able to give gifts to all the folks, and as children get older, that's going to be their Christmas too. Giving is such a wonderful gift. If you can give someone something, it makes you happy. If you can, when you help people, you're a happy person.
That's
and
right.
Giving them gifts it is a great thing, because what it does is it teaches the children to give back.
Passing on the love. I like that, Santa. Now then, we like to end our show, our TV show. Remember our favorite way of saying goodbye, saying Merry Christmas.
I do, yeah.
So would you
I'd
look
be
at
happy
the
to.
camera and would you say goodbye to all the boys and girls and Merry Christmas?
All right, Merry Christmas. Santa loves you. Merry Christmas, kids.